Hey lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today it is a story time and I am out in the sunshine because it's beautiful outside and we know how I feel about beautiful weather and sitting in the grass and with the trees and the things because Virgo shits. So this has been a long awaited. On Instagram I asked y'all if y'all wanted or what y'all wanted next, and y'all did say this one first, but see what had happened was I recorded the festival one already and I had to put that one out first. So this is the story time of my teacher calling my house and saying that I was giving a lap dance in school, or a lappy. So where I come from, we call it a lappy, and that's basically what he said that I was doing. Mind you, that was not even what was going on, but we'll get to it. So I was either a junior or a senior. If you watch my other story times, you know that this is when I started to wild out a little bit. Like, I had been acting like a nun for a long periodically time. And I was like, okay, I'm about to free myself. Like, I had a boyfriend. I was excited. And yeah, so like the way my school was set up is very weird. I'm going to write a book about it. But basically, they had like a floor of just desks. And then they were like classrooms on one side, but they were like small classrooms. Like, we have small classes. But a lot of the time we would just be out in this area with a bunch of desks and computers. Like, we was in fucking the office, but not even like that, because I feel like the office was set up better. Anyway, so we just rows of desks, and me and my boyfriend at the time, we used to sit in this one desk that happened to be bigger than all the rest of the desks. Like, it would just happen to be a double desk, and we would sit there and we would watch conspiracy videos because he loves conspiracy videos. And I was like, all right, whatever, like, teach me whatever the fuck. So yeah, so we was doing that, right? Y'all, I had to relocate because there was a crying baby, and then I saw caterpillars, and I do not do creepy crawlies. So yeah. Also, I went to the gym and ate and smoked before this. So, like, no shit on me. I was a little tired. Like, if I didn't come with the energy, I apologize. I'm trying to pump out this content and work and do the things, like, you know. So, but I love you guys. Okay, bye. I was literally walking to the gym one day, and I almost freaked, bro. I looked to my left and it's just a dead deer. Like, somebody just hit it and left it there. Then it was fucking vultures coming for it. Like, I was petrified. But I said all that to say, the moon decided to come through and have a feature, and then there was a bird flying around, but I was like, I hope it's not a vulture, because please help. So yeah, I am not 100% sure if we were in that desk. I feel like we wasn't in that desk. I feel like we was in the next row over, like, talking to our friends or whatever. And it was this coach. I don't know what his real job was. It really gave babysitter. But he used to, like, stand in our section to police us, basically. And nobody liked him. And they used to bully him because he had a limp, which is not nice, and they should not have been doing that. And I feel like that's what made him upset. Like, he was just an angry, very grumpy man, and he used to just always be on dick, like, just like, sir, just mind your business. So nobody liked him. We're gonna call him Brickhead. So Brickhead was in his mood that day. Child, he was in his mood, and we were sitting, me and my boyfriend were sitting with our friends, and I cannot tell you that I was not on his lap at any point, because I feel like that would be lying to y'all, and I don't want that to be our relationship. However, we'll get to it. So he come over and tell us that we can't sit like that or whatever. However, we were sitting, we didn't like it. We was in the same chair, okay? And I was in my bag at this point. Like, I was feeling myself. I'm like, I either shrugged him off or said something smart or both. Like, I'm like, what are you gonna do? So I feel like he threatened to call my mom, and for some reason I just wasn't taking nothing serious at this time. Like, I didn't really give no fucks. I felt like I had good grades, I was minding my business. Like, he should have been minding his business, but he decided to harass me and my boyfriend and our friends. Like, I was very appalled. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, even if he does call, you know, like, I can lie. Like, I know how to lie. I'll be fine. Like, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I'm like, I'm gonna go home, take me a nap, relax. I don't have a care in the fucking world. So y'all, at this point in my life, I have to get on the bus to go home. So I am trying to chill. Like, I've always had anxiety. I know that I was anxious as fuck, but I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to pretend. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Like, if he did call, like, if he was really that bold to call and really cared that much, I can lie. Like, I'm gonna say this man lying on me, like, da-da-da. I probably came up with the lie in advance. And so we're gonna get there. So I go home, I get into bed, I take my nap, right? I'm asleep. I'm like, I gotta be prepared to do this lying that I'm finna do if this man called my house. And for some reason, I just didn't believe, like, I really wasn't taking nobody seriously. If y'all watch my other video where my advisor called my house, I didn't believe that nobody gave a fuck to call my house. Like, I just felt like that was very immature of them to do. But literally, I'm asleep in my bed. I don't even know if I heard footsteps in the time that my door almost got knocked off the fucking hinges. But baby, all I know is I'm asleep and I'm awake, and when I open my eyes, my mother is coming towards me through my door. Like, I feel like she didn't even open the door. I feel like she went through the door. Like, she acted like the door was not even there to wake me up. She shook me. She's like, oh, why is your teacher calling me, telling me that you were bouncing on some boy's lap? Bounce? Like, whoa, that was a little graphic. Like, I don't feel like that's what was going on. Like, I just don't feel as though, like, that's really what happened. Like, I feel like he exaggerated it. And what had happened was, we were in the same seat, and we were fighting over who was going to sit in the seat. So that's what he saw, like, that we bouncing. I was like, what are you even talking about? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, why would I be bouncing on anything at school, in the schoolhouse where we learn? Like, mother, please. I don't feel like she believed me. I was in trouble. I think this might have been the time that she took my phone multiple times, but it was one time she took my phone and my boyfriend gave me this iPod so that we could talk to each other and that I wouldn't be bored in the house. And I used to hide that shit, like, under one of my Beanie Babies. Like, it was a Beanie Baby that had a case, so I put it in the case, put the Beanie Baby on it, and then put it back in my closet. Like, now when I really think about it, I'd be like, maybe I was bad, like, a little bit. Like, that much. But yeah, that was how I got in trouble for giving a lappy at school. Giving a lap dance in school, bouncing on a boy at school. I don't feel like that's what happened. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I have to ask my best friend or, like, somebody if they remember they. I just feel like the truth is somewhere in between my lie and what the teacher said, and I just don't happen to remember. But his story was just so unnecessary. Like, I'm literally just looking at my notes like, did I say everything? Because, oh yeah, I stayed in trouble that year. That was the last note that I had. I did, from like junior year to senior year. And it was literally just because of a boy. Like, it was like most of the time I got in trouble, junior and senior year, was because of my boyfriend. So, the moral of the story is, stay away from boys. there it is. That's what we learned today, ladies and NBs, and I guess boys if you're here too, that's fine. But yeah, I look extra chocolatey today in my orange. I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym like every fucking day because that's my business, like, and I'm back working 2 jobs because what else would I do? Like, we know I love that. And I'm trying to make content for y'all when I'm not at one of the jobs. So like the usual. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. We were fighting over the chair. Nobody could prove me wrong. So, but yes, I love y'all. I hope y'all are having a lovely, marvelous, and spectacular day, because the only things that matter here are you, me, the arts, and the fact that none of the other shit matters anyway, so we might as well have fun. Bye, y'all.